You know, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. And let me tell you, I never truly understood the depth of that statement until I met her. The woman who was discarded by society, left to fend for herself on the unforgiving streets. She was like a diamond in the rough, hidden amongst the filth and debris of the city. I remember the first time I saw her, huddled in a dark alleyway, her tattered clothes barely providing any protection from the harsh elements. Her eyes, once bright and full of life, now dull and empty. It was as if the world had beaten her down, stripped her of her dignity, and left her to wither away. But something about her caught my eye. Maybe it was the way she held herself with a sense of quiet dignity, despite her circumstances. Or maybe it was the way she still managed to smile, even in the face of adversity. Whatever it was, I knew I had to do something to help her. So I approached her, my heart heavy with the weight of her suffering. I offered her a warm meal and a place to rest, but she was hesitant at first. She had grown accustomed to fending for herself, relying on no one but her own strength to survive. But I could see the flicker of hope in her eyes, the glimmer of a better life just within reach. And so I made her an offer she couldn't refuse. I offered her a chance to start anew, to leave behind the pain and suffering of her past and embrace a future filled with promise and opportunity. I offered her a home, a job, and a sense of belonging that she had long since forgotten. At first she was wary, unsure of my intentions. But as time went on, she began to trust me, to open up and share her story with me. I learned of the hardships she had endured, the struggles she had faced, and the dreams she had once held dear. And with each passing day, I grew more determined to help her reclaim the life that had been stolen from her. I took her under my wing, guiding her through the complexities of a world she had long since forgotten. I taught her how to dress and speak like a lady, how to navigate the intricacies of high society with grace and poise. I introduced her to a world of luxury and privilege, a world she had only ever dreamed of. And as she blossomed before my eyes, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and satisfaction. I had taken a diamond in the rough, a forgotten gem hidden amongst the trash, and polished her until she shone brighter than the sun. She was no longer a homeless woman, discarded and forgotten by society. She was a queen, a beacon of hope and inspiration to all who knew her. And as I watched her walk down the grand staircase of my mansion, her head held high and her eyes sparkling with newfound confidence, I knew that I had done the right thing. I had taken a chance on a woman who had nothing left to lose, and in return, she had given me more than I could ever have imagined. So the next time you see a homeless person on the street, don't just walk by and ignore them. Take a moment to look beyond the dirt and the grime, the pain and the suffering, and see the potential that lies within. You never know, you might just find a diamond in the trash.